That'll be a 5-second call. Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now here's Butler. Achua defending. Outside heel. Payton with a screen on Payne. Hield passes to Payton. Yes, it's good.
The find from Buddy Hield. I'd like to see him do that more. Spread the ball around.
Payne against Hield. The floater. The shot by Payne, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
The shot by Butler, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Bridges outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Now Butler. He has 7. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. The shot comes out. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Warriors on top, up by 1. We'll get right back to... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Cameron Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Robinson, a screen on Curry. Got a hand on it. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. The Warriors lead by 3. Pulls it from the top of the key. Again, the Warriors score. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Robinson. Tucker comes in for Achiuwa. Josh Hart's checked in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. The Warriors also with a sub. Looney's checked in for Jackson Davis. Basket's good.
Finding a way. Through with his quickness. Brunson gets it done in more ways than one.
Here's Hield. He's got 5. Kuminga with it. Towns covering. Kuminga's shot is off. Bridges against Curry. And he gets that one. Bridges has got his second basket.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Pass to Looney. Now Curry from deep. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Brunson. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Hield finds Curry. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Releases from 15. The bank shot, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, it seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Curry, that's good.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
Brunson with it. He's got 14. Shoots over Curry. Second chance effort. And Bridges lays it in. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great effort by Bridges. Keeps the play alive and cashes in.
To the inside. Here's Curry. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So for the Knicks, Achua's checked in for Tucker, and it's OG Anunoby in for Hart. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And Podziemski subbed in for Hield. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Plays the game with a lot of ferocity. Draymond won't take no for an answer.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Pass to Hield. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now, you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
Outside Podziemski. To the middle. The jump hook. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter, Richard.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career.
Hart's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for McBride. Bridges passes to Hart. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. Comes up empty down low.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Hield. Cash money on the open jump shot. Hield's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Tremendous shooter. Hield can hit from anywhere.
Here's Anunoby. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Hield. To the paint. Here's Moody. Close in. Moses Moody.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Goes up on the wing. Looney grabs a miss. The Warriors trailing. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
He had a huge height advantage there and did not mess around.
Here's Brunson driving to the basket. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
A flashy ball handler at times. Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
Now here's Butler. Hart with the defensive effort. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the floor for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler, and it's Green in at the center position. Curry from deep three-point land, and it's New York with a rebound. Right side, Brunson. Tries again, and the play by Anunoby as he finishes. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Green, a screen. Here's Butler. Butler, so crafty around the rim.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Outside Hart. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Fires from the line. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more. Warriors trail by 5. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
Towns against Green. Outside Moody. Inside. Here's Curry. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. And he can't hit the second. And how about Brandon Pajemski, Richard? When he's given the minutes, he can stuff the stat sheet.
Yeah, even when it comes to his rebounding, B.A., that's the result of great heart, great hustle, and great timing. His teammates feed off his energy.
Curry against Brunson. Left side, Butler. Down low. Butler drops it in.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Here's Bridges. Kicks it out, Towns. Pass to Brunson. Towns, a screen on Curry. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green, the pass to Butler. Outside Curry. For the lead. The shot by Pajemski, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Towns. Pajemski with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Green. And it's a tie ball game.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Brunson on the drive. Brunson turns on the Jets.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Outside Curry, and there's a pick. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Curry's got 10. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Outside Brunson. Hart with a screen on Curry. Here's Brunson. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. They lead by 1. And it's Green missing.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Brunson. A sturdy finish from Brunson.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Curry against Brunson. From deep. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
And some changes here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for Hart, and it's McBride in for Anunoby. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. Payton's checked in for Podziemski. And Hield is subbed in for Curry. Warriors trail by 3. A minute 22 left to play in the third quarter here. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's Hield. It's deflected. And 1:01 left in the third. Here's Brunson. Deflected. They recover it. Out to the right wing. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. McBride's got 7.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Achua against Butler. Outside Payton. Here's Hield. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
How about Buddy Hield? He just keeps pouring it in. They should work it to that man every trip down the floor right now.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Brunson. Here's the 3. That one's down for Brunson. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Butler taking his time here. One second left. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the New York Knicks. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Miles McBride is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. The shot by Payne, no good. And the Warriors shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Blocked! Count it, and the foul. That's on Gary Payton's second. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New York.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
As a larger guard, Hield can get up with the big boys.
Here's Payne. That's short off the rim. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Anunoby a screen on Looney. Here's Towns. New York again can't hit.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Payton passes to Curry. Kuminga with a screen on Payne. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Curry. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Payne with it, and Looney picks him up defensively. Chua for 3. He can't get it to go. The Warriors leading. To the middle. Picked it out of midair. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Brunson is checked in for New York. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Heel. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Brunson. Another shot. And the play by Towns inside. Now it's a 4-point New York lead.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Outside Moody. Outside Butler. It's kept alive. Back to Curry. Good D by Brunson. New York leading by 4. Goes up at the elbow. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Outside Curry to the paint. Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
This is Jimmy Buckets at his best. Rising to a challenge and delivering for his team.
Right side McBride. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Curry creates inside.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
The Knicks have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Here's Brunson. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
And a deep 3 from Curry. It's good. Curry with a long-range bomb.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride. Here's Brunson. Hart with a screen on Curry. Here's Brunson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Jimmy Butler.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Minute 32 left in the fourth. And a deep 3 from Curry. Curry splashes it in.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
baseline J. And it's Brunson missing. Golden State has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Over Brunson. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. New York has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Bridges. The shot, no good. Green with the defensive effort. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Pajemski. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Brunson surveys. Towns on a screen. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Curry draws the double. Butler finds Curry from downtown. And he gets it back. And again, no good by Golden State. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Down low. Here's Curry. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 2 here. And so Curry nails both of them. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
Oh, he buries it from outside. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Brunson. Good!
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce,